Hello and welcome to today's free trading video and market analysis for Friday, October 24th, late October. And here we are testing lows again. First thing we're looking at is a chart of the market, and we should probably be looking at a chart of the market if we're just talking about looking at a chart of the market. There we go. Looking at a chart of the market, this is the E-mini S&P 500 futures contract front month heading back lower to retest the early session lows. We had a nice gap lower on the day. Tried to turn into a bear trap. Wasn't really the case. We did have a nice move back into the trend, followed by some midday chop, and it doesn't look quite yet like they're going to rally them into the close like we would expect. We actually switched in an unusual event our official market timing to bullish at 8.99, I believe, on the A-mini S&P 500. That was, I believe, a couple of Fridays ago, 8.99. So we're underwater there a bit, by about 39 points or so. I believe the close was 8.99 or 8.89. But certainly this is an amazing buying opportunity. We're still standing by that. We'll look at that in a second. We'll talk about that in a second. Where are we now? These are intraday dynamics, our proprietary indicators. And first thing we look at is we see bearishness. This was Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, and Tuesday. Tuesday we had the chop around, a little bit of a double top, close near session lows, end of the day, bearish, arguably bearish. So overwhelming bearishness led to a continuation move. We did have this divergence. We had a close right here at the highs and full bullish on Monday. Right here again matching those highs, double top as mentioned, but bearish indications with acceleration a little bit right here, suggesting that we did get a follow through move lower on Wednesday, which we did. Again, more acceleration in the bearishness. Full bearish picture again leads to a drop from roughly, we'll call it 980 down to about 880 within about a day and a half was the low. We did get a nice little snap back, but about 100 S&P points, which appears to be the norm in terms of range. Just absolutely amazing ranges we're seeing in the E-mini S&P 500. Again, we did get some chop yesterday. We did see some divergences here, leading to a nice bull surge. But again, the bearishness just started to take over again. We broke below the trend, started to see some acceleration here. 893.50 was the close. Boom, you do get the move lower. Did get that huge snapback. I believe this, if I'm not mistaken, took back some of our profits. Or was this snapback? We had huge gains again. I believe it was yesterday. Actually, it wasn't yesterday, but this move is substantially larger. But we did give back about half of our profits. Unfortunately, swings have been really hitting it lately. We'll look at that in a second. Swinger DT up 50% this week alone. But where are we now? Again, retesting the lows. This is late October, folks, so we're definitely sticking by our bullish switch on our official market timing basis. The chart we're going to look at on the daily and monthly is a little bit scary. On the daily, still fully bearish, but we have kind of an intermeeting Fed move. Switched our official market timing bias given this situation, but here we are again at the low. So again, if you didn't jump in back then, this is certainly a great time to do so. By Tuesday, you will probably be regretting it. Of course, things could always change, but we are certainly expecting a move. Once we get another volume reversal, as we did, all we're doing right now is just retesting the lows. Let's just go ahead and look over at that. Actually, we'll just pull it up right here and minimize that. So here we are. This is the daily chart of the S&P 500, and as you can see, we'll move that over just a little bit. And as you can see, we are just right there at the lows, 860. We're going to look at the monthly chart in a second. But had we not stepped in on the volume reversal right here at 899 or 889, what was the close actually? I think we used the close of that day. So 899.22. Bit underwater, 40 points underwater, but this is longer term stuff. I mean, we closed out, went officially bearish at 1376, so a 500 point move almost. Calling from our official market timing biases standpoint, 500 point move down in the S&P. Yeah, we're going to take advantage of this opportunity. Having said that, we aren't averse to stopping it out if things get if we get a couple of consecutive lows, new lows, but at the same time, if we get a flush out early Monday followed by a strong reversal, or a strong reversal today, would be even more confirmation of the move higher anticipated, and it should be a strong and quick move to 1,000 in the S&P, if not 1,100, in just a matter of a few days. Having said that, looking at the technicals, looking at the chart, everything remains bearish here. As mentioned, it was a profit-taking opportunity there, but certainly everything has remained bearish. So, running out of time a little bit here. Let's actually look at the monthly still, because man, this is scary stuff. This is 2002, the big bottom in 2002 and early 2003, the retest of the be-all end-all of trend following measures in the 200 period on a monthly. 1024 is where we stand now, currently today's date. We need to get back there in a hurry to save this chart, because that looks particularly nasty. Like I said, we do expect a move to 1024 at least, if not a nice little spike to 1100 in a matter of a few days, should we retest these lows. We'll just call this low right here 768.67. So what would be great? Getting a flush out early Friday to 768, a nice little 100-point move, we'll call it, lower, just to scare everyone, and then a nice volume reversal. You can better believe that we'll be buying even more on a discretionary basis should we get that flush out in the market. So very exciting things were seeing happen here, there. And of course the OEX options, we didn't mention that last time. OEX options, this is just one trade that we had in some of these big moves. Bought our option contract. This was a put, I believe, at 690. Nice little 200% gain. Sold it at 20. We had another 150, 200% just a few days ago. Same kind of setup. So very impressive moves for OEX options traders. But where has our portfolios been? There we go. Right here. Oh, I want to share with you guys this feedback that we got. This email just really was a little bit touching, actually. But there we are over the last 5 days. The MAP Black, this was as of this morning, with the market at its lows. We're actually short, net short. So making probably a little bit more, roughly. So we're actually up, well, we're not looking at the daily right here, but this is over the last 5 days. 20% move for the MAP Black since Monday. 47% move for the Swinger DT. Very aggressive portfolio. Huge moves. This overall is a laggard, but it's really, once it gets going, it really starts rolling. Dual Day Trader DS continued to outpace, along with the Delta B and Delta Black. Delta B up 27%, coming in the number second spot. This has been very popular portfolio lately. Is the Delta B, because of its conservative nature, yet ability to put up impressive returns. There's the 20-day, ever since all this turmoil started, 291% as of this morning for the dual day trader, leading the pack. The MAP DT 20K account not far behind at 260%. For the last 20 days. Very diversified. MAP Black up 117%. Triple digit returns for the MAP Black. There you have the performance today. A little bit choppy. $4,000, $3,000 for Swinger DT. Did have a very impressive day. It's a little choppy yesterday. Wednesday was a really good day. 21,000 in black. But we actually were recovering from losses on Tuesday of 24,000. But those were gains on Monday of 23,000. So netting out around $23,000 for the black for the week. Very impressive days we've had, and of course over the last 60 some days, outstanding almost 500%, over 400% for the MAP DT. We're going to go ahead and look at this feedback letter we got. It reads, hi guys, I've been trying to write you for some time now, but have trouble finding the time. I've been with you for around 6 months and just wanted to share my sincere appreciation of all that you guys, for all that you have done over that time. As I stated, I started about or I was just as incredulous as anyone you meet, but have since been won over by the absolutely mind-blowing results. I have since convinced my friends to take the plunge, or he was the first to take the plunge, as well as, and none of them has regretted it. Up until coming across your service, I had stumbled and muddled through multiple services, advisors, etc., and had been even attempted trading on my own, all to no avail. I still work full-time and have precious little time to follow the market tick by tick. The mini analyst has taken all the fear and greed out of my trading and has provided me with returns I thought absolutely impossible. I've regularly reinvested my profits over the last few months and have starting with an account balance of just 20K, have rolled that over into 150K in profits. $150,000 in profits. We're running out of time. We'll take that. Sincere appreciation just makes us feel great. That's what it's all about right there.